What's up, YouTube? Irish Systems Vet. Alright, we're back again. The last, I think pretty much the last one, installment of this job anyways. So here, these are the cool things I was telling you about earlier. These are Cleco locks. They require a special set of tools. And after you drill your holes, you can put them in there, unlock them, and hold the panel down so that it doesn't walk away whenever you're drilling holes. So anyways, one-handed job here. These are Cleco locks. They use them mainly in aircraft, but you can use them for automotive as well. Anyways, so let's get enough light on it. So when you push the handles closed, it makes that little metal piece slide up inside there, and then it allows you to fit inside the hole. And there's no hole drilled there, but these are drilled, so it allows you to stick it in there, and as you let go of it, it'll lock in both pieces of metal together. And by doing so, whenever you go to drill your other holes, it won't walk. Now these things are fairly expensive. Sometimes you can find them used, but I think they're around 200 bucks, but you get a lot of them, over 100, and the pliers. So different sizes, they come bagged in separate sizes. Aircraft Specialty carries them, and they're just fantabulous if you're making stuff like this. Or they also make little ones. I'll have to do a video completely on them, but they also make ones that clamp metal together, like little sandwich clamps. So when you press the thing down, it opens up the jaws, and then you click it on there and lock them down. It makes a snap if you're doing stuff by yourself, and you want to have, an extra set of hands, I guess. So anyways, that is, yep, that's it. It's called Cleco locks, and they're wonderful. So get some. If you don't have that, you could just drill a hole, or use your self-tapping. I like to pre-drill them, especially on something like this, because I'm going to be near the gas tank. But anyways, pre-drill your hole, a little size smaller, and then whenever you're drilling your hole, I got the bit so that everybody does that solid thing. No, you're actually supposed to do short burst, makes the bit last longer, and then don't press down real hard because you'll go through the gas tank. Anyways, so we pre-drilled that one, and what I was telling you about the screwdriver earlier, if you get the 6-in-1, when you take the bit out, the bit is the same size as a small screws. So whenever you go to put that on, I'm not going to put this in right now because I don't have the seal on there, but I was just doing this for the video. So whenever you can put this, just a regular drill chuck bit, like these bit holders, they also work, but the screwdriver does too if you want to take them out. So if you want to drill these in, a one-handed jumbo here, put that in there. Oh, come on, dude. Alright, now it's locked in there. One-handed cameraman. So put that on there like that, and it fits on there, and see the metal suck up in there. So the bottom piece, ta-da! Now you don't want to over tighten it because it'll strip it out and it'll be useless. So these are not the ones I want to use, but temporarily it's going to happen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and countersink this metal. So how I did like a 30-second video on how to countersink, or to clean these holes up so that they'd fit flush. But anyways, same concept with the countersink. You can use a countersinking bit, which actually removes metal in a cylindrical fashion, so that it's angled like this, and then you'll put the heads, the countersunk screws in here, and then they'll sit flush with this panel. But I don't have those right now, so it seems like this project is not going the way I wanted it to, other than the fact that we dropped the camera. Other than the fact that everything works now, the gas tank and all that stuff. So the fuel pressure regulator's fixed, brakes are fixed. So yeah, that's all fixed. But this was kind of like a mid-project thought after it already dropped the tank. So anyways, I want to do countersunk, but for the time being, we're going to do this. And we're also going to use the Dzus fasteners, which I will put a link to those too in the description box below. So this is a series of videos, and I'm not quite the editing guru, so I haven't got them put up. They will be on Patreon first, because people that donate money to the cause get to see them first. But they'll be available to everybody soon enough. So if you guys are watching this on Patreon, thank you very much. Appreciate it, and hopefully this helps out everybody. So yeah, anyways, back onto this. So I'll put the CLECOS, link to CLECOS on there, and I don't know if you can see that, but it says Cleco lock, made in the USA. Most of them come with the pliers. Now we got some light here, that's better. So whenever you press it down, it shrinks the bit, right? And as you can see, they're tapered. And then as you let it out, it kicks that taper out and sucks the metal, two pieces of metal together, so that there's no gap, or not as much gap, and it's close together. So whenever you go to work on it, everything's flush. And as you can see in the back, a lot of the CLECOS in there, and it's still raised up. But here, with the CLECOS in, you can't raise it up. Like, it doesn't. They're in there good. So that just helps hold everything down. If you didn't know about those are awesome things, man. So anyways, recap here. I put all the holes 1 inch after we scribed our lines out, and I center punched them. The reason why I center punched them was just to show you how to do it. So you could use a hand drill if you wanted to. That helps the bit from walking. It helps the drill press as well, but drill press is a little bit different, so straight down. But if you're using a hand drill, that'll also work. So center punch them after you scribe them out. Like I said before, my dimensions may be different. You may want to do a smaller plate just so you can get access to the fuel pressure regulator, and you don't want to take out the whole fuel pump or whatever. So, but generally speaking, I did 1 inch screw holes, and I drilled them slightly smaller than the self-tappers, because I said I wanted to do the Dzus fasteners, DZUS. So I drilled them a little bit smaller than these in center diameter, so that the plate you wouldn't have to cut into the plate with the self-tapper, the self-tapping part. So only the self-tapping part goes into the sheet metal. Now on this side, if you remember, dead mosquito, we have that support brace that's the frame support on this side. So on this side is also where I don't have my little tag but we know that this side over here is really close and shallow, and this side over here is really close and shallow. So when you put these CLECOS in, you'll know if you bottom out on anything, because whenever the hole's already there and you press down on them, you can feel if you hit anything. So, yep. All right, guys and gals, give us a thumbs up, thumbs down. Bitches, moans, complaints, leave them in the comment section below. I'm Irish Vet. Simplify and Godspeed. Have a great day.